Welcome back, Husker fans. This is Steven with the Go Big Red FTW podcast. We have had quite the week. We had a lot of hype going into the new year, but it just has carried over and we are seeing a lot of momentum in Husker football. If you are excited and you want more content, make sure to leave a like and subscribe to the channel for more Husker football content. But this is our weekly recap of the happenings throughout the week and some things that I've noticed and that have kind of stood out for me. So first things first, we're going to dive into the Husker coaches. They are doing their due diligence. They are going around the state of Nebraska, chatting with different high school coaches and making their presence known. They are getting out in the community and it is special to see. Something that we wish would have happened in previous years. So there was kind of a disconnect. You've also seen Rule continue his habits of the emojis. I'm not sure if he did this before, but this is an absolute win every time that he sends out a tweet. Like, it brings so much traction, so much attention to Husker football, and it's real exciting to see. You saw he was out in Arizona checking in on the Raiolas. Dylan Raiola, #1 quarterback in the 2024 class, and they are building quite the connection, something to monitor keeping forward. We also had the commitments of Walter Rouse out of Stanford and Billy Kemp out of Virginia. Walter Rouse from Stanford, he had over 700 snaps. Like, he is the real deal when it comes to a tackle and has the size for it, and I see him competing. A quote that stood out to me from Rouse, he said, "They did that more and more. They did something I hadn't seen in any other place. They gave me like a full NFL card sheet about all my pluses and minuses and where I ranked on certain things and what games they watched. They also broke down some film and the type of technique he uses and the work that they put in." I really appreciated that. So you see the staff's process, and it's something that, you know, it's encouraging and it stood out to him. And I believe that this will help us out with a lot more talented players like Rouse in the future, especially when you're going head to head against the Georgias, the Alabamas, the Ohio States. Showing them how we're going to use you, how we're going to develop you, it's amazing. And then another happening, we may be back in the running for Betts. It seems like he wants to stay here and that he has had conversations with Coach Rule on what that would look like. And it's really encouraging so far because that would add a lot of much needed talent to the wide receiver room. Another thing, we're not done with 2023. There was an offer that went out by Bob Wager, and it was for a wide receiver currently out of Texas, Smith Flores, and you could potentially see that signing happening as they have a great relationship, and you could see him developing into a tight end potentially, and I think that's where he probably will land just because his sheer size. So yeah, that's something to keep an eye out for. It's pretty cool because I thought that we were done with the 2023 class, but we continue to add pieces to add talent. And when it comes to roster management, it is apparent that Matt Rule just has it down to a T. He is filling the room. I made this video maybe a week, 2 weeks ago about transfers and all the positions that we needed. And he has pretty much signed one person in each room. The next is the tight end room, and I hope to see it happen. We also have a couple of transfers visiting, one at tight end and an edge piece, both from the University of Georgia. So highly talented players. The tight end, you can expect him to potentially be a fullback in the new system, and I think that he will excel. He's more of a blocking tight end. And then we have an edge piece that was a 4-star top 30 nationally or top 30 linebacker, probably nationally, in the 2020 class. So you see him continue to add pieces, and I think that's going to help out the room. It's going to help out the talent. We're not being complacent, and I think it's really going to help us out to reach a bowl game. And if they can stay this highly motivated, moving forward, like, we are in a good spot, and this was absolutely the best hiring that we could do. Let me know your thoughts. What was your favorite news? Who was your favorite addition? Rouse, Billy Kemp. If we get Betts back, who is your favorite to look out for? What pieces in the room are we hoping to add in the Nebraska locker room? Let me know in the comments below. Please make sure to subscribe if you haven't for more Husker football. And I appreciate y'all. I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Bye.